Hello, everybody, man. We are here. The NBA playoffs have ended. Finally, if you ask me, a little bit on the boring side. First round, I don't know, we're going to talk like first round, the second round, third round in the finals, something like that, man. But coming out of the first round, man, which one was the best one in the first round?
Oh, the best matchup in the NBA playoff first round. The most exciting first round. I
The
mean, what?
Clippers was that one for me.
No, you said Suns and Clippers?
Yeah,
Stop it. You
Yeah,
said most exciting?
nah.
yeah.
Easily,
Or about
easily, it's easily
uh,
Warriors and Kings.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. I agree with you. Yeah, like the what, like the two games Kawhi played three, something like that.
Yeah.
Uh, but yeah, no, I mean, hey, I would have to, of course, keep it in the Western Conference probably because, hey, bro, the ones over there in the East, it was more funny than anything. Like I feel like Hawks, Celtics was funny. Sixers and Brooklyn is definitely funny. Yeah, no, just a bunch of funny moments. Giannis get beat, funny, but nah. But the main, most exciting. I mean, I think you gotta go. Like I like the antic. It's close to me. It's between LA and Memphis and Golden State and Sacramento. I gotta give it to Golden State and Sacramento though because I like seeing the air.
I was gonna say Golden State and Sacramento because not only did it go to Game 7, but the energy that you was getting from the Kings, man, like the beam, and them young
True. Like
bucks.
Malik Monk.
Oh yeah, and they was going at it with them old heads. And if you're a Warrior fan, probably myself, you was looking a little nervous down there, man. Like what's going on here? But they got losing the first round, and the problem with Memphis, the
Exactly,
Lakers.
and then you got it to top off with like a what? Didn't Curry do like a 50 or a
Oh
40 piece
yeah,
at
he
the
had to
end
do a
of
50
that game?
point, yeah, 50-point game. And the reason why I won't give it to the Lakers and Memphis is Ja didn't really play all of it, but
But yeah. So but
yeah,
yeah, from a basketball gameplay standpoint, then I just feel like Golden State and Sacramento had all of it. I feel like LA and Memphis had more of the off the court
well, yeah, I was gonna
fun
say
drama stuff.
because laughing at Dylan Brooks, boy, and
Yeah.
especially that
But
find in the West, and now he was the first round
yeah,
exit with that.
I'm surprised you would like that. You would Clippers and Suns. I don't think that was that fun at all, especially when Kawhi went down.
So we're gonna do both sides of the East and West, the most exciting and most boring. For the West and the most boring in the first round for me will of course be the Nuggets and Timberwolves. I don't think I even was even thinking of.
Minnesota and Denver was a snooze fest until Anthony Edwards the last two games kind of did wake up and kind of make it a little, at least a little bit of something. But yeah, other than that, yeah. So I gotta give most boring to them for sure. Oh, yeah, we're going to East. But yeah, I would say Knicks and Cavs was a snooze fest, honestly. I mean,
Nah,
hey, they really no. Other than like the first part, like like especially like the first few games in New York was definitely lit. But like it went to Cleveland, guess game. I mean, yeah, I mean
I,
the Cleveland games wasn't all that. I
I
mean,
would agree with you. The Knicks fans didn't make that interesting, and if the Sixers and Nets didn't exist,
to me, no,
I would agree.
on paper, Sixers and Nets was boring, but nah, like I watched like probably like two of those games and like start to finish. I just feel like that. I feel like those were kind of funny games though. I know like the Nets had no chance. Especially, I definitely didn't watch Game 4, but without Embiid. But I'm like, but I'm like just seeing Embiid get dunked on, just seeing like Embiid get embarrassed, just seeing Embiid get into it with Claxton. I mean, it was fun.
Hmm.
It was fun. I like to see the young boys going at them.
no, 76 was the most boring.
Mm.
Like,
Can't be mad at it.
I know y'all have individual exciting plays, but I'm
Yeah,
like,
no. I
it
mean,
was for the competition storyline. Like, I really was not interested in keeping up with that series at all.
I feel you, but I mean, I guess New York media made the New York and Cavs more entertaining. But as far as watching the games, I would have rather watched. I would have just given a slight edge to the Nets and Sixers. But, hey, I know it was a sweep, but hey,
Well,
it was still more fun. It's more fun to see the Cavs get beat up on. Not really putting up much of a fight. I mean,
yeah, I think they did get 4-1. But moving on to the second round, I think actually back on the first though, I mean like are we not giving well now Giannis didn't really play that much. I was gonna say the Heat and Bucks.
oh yeah, no. But that was fun. But that was fun seeing.
Yeah, it was.
Well, I
I
remember when he got the beat. I know that he got the brakes beat off of them. I think like in one of those games without Giannis playing, and they was all like,
Hmm.
"Yeah, it's over." Yeah.
And
then
Giannis didn't, I think, didn't win a game when he came back.
but then you had Jimmy Butler going crazy, going 50 and 40.
Yep. All right, but now moving on to that second round. I think it was the Nuggets, Suns, Warriors, Lakers, Heat, Knicks, and Boston and Sixers. I think that Boston and Sixers could have had something special, but it just, I mean, they came back from a 3-2 deficit. Like, if I didn't see it coming, then it probably would have been more exciting
Uh,
for me. But to see Curry and LeBron go at it one last
yeah,
time,
I think that was definitely the most exciting second round
yeah.
right there.
And even though
Uh,
the Warriors teammates was selling Curry, but it is what it is.
yeah, but I felt like, yeah, I mean, to me, I mean, I think, and I don't care what the Lakers say. I feel like they felt like that was the NBA Finals, and I know they wasn't overlooking Denver or nothing, but
Yeah.
I'm just like, I mean, like, I just know when they won that, like it's like, yeah, I mean, I like they just had the swagger, like they just won basically a championship.
I know LeBron
Mhm.
felt good.
But yeah, because he got through Curry, but then he ended up getting swept. But yeah, but we'll get to that though.
Oh yeah, I feel like the Nuggets and Suns was a sleeper a little bit.
Yeah, no, I think that was fun. I mean,
It
yeah,
was
it was
decent.
okay. It
Yeah,
wasn't
it was
fun. It was
okay.
okay.
I don't think Chris Paul really played much. DeAndre Ayton had some funny
No.
clips in there
Yeah, like,
when he was
oh
doing it.
yeah.
But yeah, Jokic and Jamal Murray just took over that series, bro. They
Okay,
gonna win.
KD scored the most out of any duo. Scored the most out of any duo since I forgot who. But yeah, I mean, I know they were putting up numbers, but other than that, yeah, Suns didn't have much.
I don't think that the Suns gonna ever win with D Book at the helm, man.
I don't know about that, but I mean, it is interesting to see like what they do with Chris though. So
Oh yeah,
yeah,
Chris and A gotta go, no question about that. If they want to
yeah, I think so. I
some
think so.
and KD probably need to wake up, but we'll give him the benefit of the doubt of him barely playing with the Suns. And that I think the other side, Knicks and Heat. I think I had the Heat winning that one easily. I think they could have overtook them. I feel like they
It was
probably wasn't the better
it was
team.
funny,
I
man.
just feel like Jimmy Butler could eat on the Knicks easily,
I
and
mean,
he
it was
showed
hard
it.
to tell. I mean, at first, because on paper, I'm like, it should be. Well, a lot of the Heat matchups on paper,
Yeah,
they should not have beat them. But I'm like, hey. But yeah, I mean, Jimmy even had to sit a game, though, like, and then that's one of the games that he lost. But I just feel like Randall just crumbled. And yeah, I mean, but
yeah.
it's okay. It was
It was
okay.
good to see Jalen Brunson showing his NBA talent, man. He could be a
Oh,
future
yeah, no, he
point
definitely
star
put
for them.
the NBA world on notice. Like,
But
he got a dog.
map, I was like, did Jalen Brunson actually do a good job at
Of
it?
course, yeah. No,
Yeah, he did
I
great.
mean, hold on, but you don't think so? You don't think Jalen Brunson showed up? I mean,
Like he kind of made him get past the first round, but I was
he
like,
did. He got them 2 games against the Heat. I mean, yeah, sure, you could say like he probably should have got them all into conference. Honestly, I mean, but he's a shorter guard. To me, he's a dog. To me, the one who
Yeah,
sold was Julius Randle. I think Julius Randle either got to look in the mirror
yeah,
or they got to move on from him because I'm like,
and
hey, because like I'm like one game he had 8 points. This dude did not show up. He was just getting frustrated. I mean, hey,
mhm.
like. I mean, just get foul trouble, started getting into it with Cody Zeller. I'm just saying, like Julius Randle again. But this ain't the first time. But hey, but back when they made the playoffs in like what 2021 or whatever, and they got beat in the first round, like he was again a no show. Derrick Rose at the time, Derrick Rose, who was like 34 years old, was balling more than him. Like
I
it's
think
just
it was
hey, but this ain't on Brunson. Brunson showed up.
I think it was
He
that,
was
and then also RJ Barrett a little bit
Well,
being
yeah, RJ, yo,
inconsistent.
like, hey, I mean, RJ just an afterthought, and now I feel like people don't even have expectations of him anymore. That's why I didn't see him get any like real criticism. His numbers look okay finally in the second
Yeah,
round, but it wasn't. He wasn't there. I mean, he wasn't a factor at all. Like they was not looking at him at all. Like he should have been though. Like he should have been an X factor.
but then poor Doc Rivers, man. You blew another league being up,
But that's
losing
yeah,
game
nah,
seven. Joel Embiid
yeah,
can't
like,
catch a
hey.
break. James Harden can't catch a break. It's just, yeah.
I feel like that series was either fun or frustrating, depending on what team you was a fan of. I mean, I'm just
Mhm.
like, I mean, I'm like, if you was a Sixers fan, like the first few games was definitely good and
Yeah,
cool,
but
especially that game when y'all went up 3-2 or whatever.
if you're the
yeah.
Sixers, are we moving on from Joel Embiid or are we trying to find better
No,
pieces to help?
not yet. I'm not letting the process go yet. But he is almost
It's
30,
one
though.
long
He is almost
process.
30. He
Yeah,
is
time
almost
be
30.
moving.
Yeah, it is long. It's definitely long. Probably like a 20-year process. But yeah, but definitely James Harden. I don't know why. Like, oh no, he might leave. He might leave. To me, I'm like, let him leave. Like, I kind of want to replace him. I don't want that on my team.
Yeah, but moving on in the conference championship or conference finals, it's the Heat, Boston, and Nuggets, Lakers. We might as well just talk about Heat and Boston, the Nuggets and Lakers. I mean, I think
Nah. What you mean?
LeBron Tank went out. The Austin Reeves had a good series. Anthony Davis, I don't know
He did.
what's up with
I
him.
mean, nah, stop it.
He's all
No, I
right.
felt like honestly, LeBron, not from a scoring standpoint, other than that one game. I felt like LeBron had a good series.
He
I felt like
did.
AD had a good series, but no, that was the scary part. I'm like those guys was low key. Well, no, I know AD did not show up one game, but I know those guys were kind of showing up like the whole series, and they was losing by single digits, but they just could not get a win. So,
Nope.
so that was the scary part. Kind of like LeBron and AD are playing kind of good enough basketball, like the best basketball that you're gonna get from them in these playoffs, and they still could not get a game. Like that was just how good the Denver was, but then
Well,
also
yeah,
how bad Lakers bench and the others were. Like other than Austin Reeves and like
yeah.
everybody else did not show up. Lonnie Walker,
He had
D'Angelo
one
Russell
good
definitely
quarter.
didn't show up.
Yeah.
Dennis Schroeder, like they was talking about his defense the whole series. They couldn't stop Jamal Murray at all. They tried everything. Dennis Schroeder tried to lock him up. Like he gave him buckets. Like,
Yeah.
He's a guy like Jokic.
well, yeah. I think Yoki was just a mismatch. See, like they didn't have an answer for him. It's like, hey, even AD on him. Like, nah. Like it looked like it did not really affect him
I
that
think
much at all.
I think that series just proved that the better team was gonna win that one, and they proved that easily, man. A 4-0 sweep. I think they was cruising for a bruising a little bit, but if you're the Lakers, I don't know what you do. You got a lot of old heads on your team. And you probably might trade for another. Oh yeah, like imagine they get Damian Lillard somehow. Man, I know they talk about Damian Lillard to Miami, but honestly, you can see Damian Lillard or Chris Paul co-play with LeBron James. He said he wanted
I
it.
don't think
Who
Chris
knows?
Paul. I don't think he would want Chris.
Maybe
I know.
even
I see a lot of
Draymond
people
Green.
stop it. I mean, if he coming on a discount,
Probably half off. But then you go to the Miami Heat and the Boston Celtics. A little bit of a scare if you're a Miami fan. You're thinking like, dang, are we really gonna be the first team
but
to
yeah,
blow a 3-0?
just
Like,
mostly frustration.
well, yeah, you're probably.
Frustration.
But I was just saying, like, if you're a Miami Heat fan, you're probably thinking like, why did we win these last two series, man?
Exactly. Right.
Just to lose, just to blow that 3-0
He's
lead,
gonna go out the finals like that.
and you was probably talking junk
But
being up 3-0, and then boom, you
exactly.
just
Nah. All I'm gonna say is they lucky that Tatum tweaked his ankle on like the first play of that series. I mean,
probably,
of Game 7. Like, I think they lucky. I know Jalen Brown played like doo doo, but I'm like, hey,
yeah,
I just feel like the Celtics as a whole was just frustrating watching them play the whole playoffs. The
yeah.
Hawks should not have gone 6 games. Philly should not have been up on you 3-2, and Miami definitely should not have been up on you 3-0. Nah, it was just frustrating watching them play basketball. Period. I think they miss Udoka for sure. Like, damn.
Man, it just felt like the same old Boston team, but Jalen Brown, man, like 8 turnovers, bro was dribbling like he was in middle school tryouts. Like it was not great for him. He know what to work on in the off season.
I
Uh,
don't know if there's anything you can do.
Even though when you
I
talk
mean,
about the injury,
I think he needed to spend the whole offseason just like using his left hand for
well, yeah,
everything.
left hand,
If you want to write something down, use your
yeah,
left hand. If you want to, I don't know what else you want. Whatever you got to do, drive with your left hand. Just do everything with your left hand.
yep, and come back with it. But yeah, man, I just feel like that Boston team kind of did what they did last year, man. They're just not trustworthy to win it all.
Oh, I do think they need an upgrade. Honestly, for Marcus Smart, I'm just saying I'll trade Marcus Smart before I
Probably,
trade Jalen Brown.
Mark, he's just not skillfully good. He's
Yeah,
solid. But he's not
yeah.
great
really
defender.
good.
Yeah. He's solid to me. He's just too inconsistent on offense, and like his defense is more like it's become more like aggressive, pride defense, which kind of can get him like fouling the other team sometimes. But oh yeah. I mean, defensive
Yeah.
player of the year, my butt. You can't stop Caleb Martin in Game 7. I know
They
Jalen
let
Brown's going to get
Caleb
more.
Martin do that, man.
That's what I'm saying. And then I'm like, okay, well, okay. Well, actually, no, I'm not going to get on Boston for that. And I'm sure we're going to talk about the finals, but yeah, I'm not going to get on Boston for that. 'Cause I'm like, yo, like maybe this is Caleb Martin's time to come out, and now him and Jimmy Butler will be a tag team for the future for Miami. Nope, the finals he ain't do nothing.
Nope.
That's the wrong player, bro. What you?
Yeah. Well, now since now we can, we'll talk about the NBA Finals. Like, is this kind of one of the most boringest finals, or is it? I didn't watch a single. I didn't watch a single game
Like my
in this
coach
final.
said,
Yeah.
that did you?
Like, I didn't watch
I
a
I
game in this. I just,
only only watched one half in each game.
yeah, it
I didn't
just,
even do that. I mean, I did keep up with it. I always come up with every score. I saw it on TV sometime, like a little bit here and there, but yeah, nah, I didn't watch a whole quarter. It's pretty boring to me. I felt like the whole league was moving on. Like I felt like the whole league talking about Chris Paul maybe getting waived, Kyrie, John Moran punishment, like just anything else, anything you could talk about the draft coming up, just anything you
yeah,
could talk about besides the finals of it. I feel like it was after that. Oh yeah, and because I was trying to get some like good news or like I was trying to get like some basketball thing to talk about for one of my basketball videos about the Miami Heat and about like I think it was like after game 3 or after game 4 whenever Conor McGregor punched the mask guy, but like that mask guy punch got way more like I couldn't find nothing about the games. I could only find articles about articles and videos about Conor McGregor punching out the Heat mask guy and he had to go to the hospital. That's all I was seeing. No one was talking about how
that, I didn't know that
the game
happened.
went. Like so, I was just like, bro, like, oh
Yeah,
yeah,
it was just too easy of a series for
Yeah,
Jokic and the Nuggets in general. Jimmy
yeah,
Butler, they're the bitch, Truce, whatever. Like they all just didn't show up, man. Like they
yeah,
won that one game, and them winning in Denver, you thinking like, okay, this might be
yeah. It
something,
was
1-1.
1-1.
They don't need Tyler Hero, Vic Oladipo to win this whole thing, but I think that game that they lost, the Nuggets should have won. They was up double digits, they just sold it. But then yeah,
Oh
the
yeah,
Nuggets just took care of it. After that,
gentlemen.
just easy breezy. Like look like
Yeah,
the
I mean,
East
yeah,
is
we
selling,
had
bro.
Kyrie
Like
hurt. Yeah, hurt.
yeah,
To me, I think only like grit. I feel like grit and guts can only get you, but so far though. I mean, I'm like, and that just showed it. I'm like,
when
eventually, like I'm like, if the other talent on the other side. I mean, sure they have more talent than you, but now if they're working just as hard as you or harder than you, then yeah, then like you have no
yeah,
shot. Like because like your whole thing is hard work and like belief and just grind it out. But yeah, you can't do that when the more talented team is also having hard work
yeah.
and grinding it out. Like if y'all both even on the hard work category, then nah, like the talent's gonna overpower you, and that's what happened.
NBA series tell you who's the
yeah,
better team every time.
like I haven't seen that for the Heat for years. Like I knew that was their game, grit and grind. Like they'll play
You know?
defense and just somehow squeak by a game or two.
Oh, yo,
Yeah,
or the whole series. I feel like they were squeaking by most of the series. I mean, hey, but hey, as long as you find a way to win, because like to me, they wasn't caring about numbers or nothing, and their numbers did look kind of like their numbers did not look like a championship team or a team that should be in the finals at all. Like the 3 point percentages, bench
nope.
points, any of that stuff did not match up with like any finals team. But they didn't care as long as they got the job done, as long as they won that game, then yeah, then that's all that mattered. But
Yeah, poor
yeah,
Jimmy Butler is now 0-2. So is the Heat. Right, as they said,
yeah.
hurting Eric Spoelstra's record, man. Dang. But hey, man,
Well, see, I mean,
well, yeah, like
yeah,
they,
Eric Spoelstra like what, like 2-4?
probably something like that. I don't. I know he lost to the Spurs one down the line, but I mean, yeah, man. I mean, congratulations to getting there, but it looked like the East is just it's a trash and disappointment. Y'all let this team get all the way to the finals, man. But I guess that's pretty much how it be, man. But before ending it all, man, I want to congratulate the Denver Nuggets, man, for winning their first ever NBA championship and
Woo!
all ever. Jokic,
Oh, Denver.
But yeah, we gonna have to have a separate conversation, a separate day, separate video about where does this put Jokic though, and especially in
yeah,
top players today. I don't know.
yep, I got two back-to-back
Jokic's the
MVPs.
GOAT.
Two better MVPs and now a ring and a Finals MVP to go along with it, man. He up in that resume. I don't think the Nuggets
Jamal
gonna
Murray,
win another one. Jamal Murray did good, but too bad you can only have one Finals MVP trophy because I think Jamal was carrying them for the Suns and a little bit of Lakers series too, majority. But that will sign it off for now, man. We'll catch you later on the next one. Keep in touch. Right, guys?
Right.
It-